beautiful minds, and welcome back to Wholemind Conversation with me, Ella, where we give voice to the unspoken, empower minds, and rise above limitation. Today's topic is one that gets me really excited: becoming a successful youth entrepreneur in today's world. We're living in times where creativity, innovation, and courage are the new currencies. But how do young people turn their ideas into income and passion into purpose? To help us unpack this, I have an amazing guest with me, a young entrepreneur and a business-oriented man who is passionate about helping young people turn ideas into real opportunity. You are welcome, Mr. Richard Umar.
Thank you very much. The pleasure is mine.
Let's dive in. We live in time where everyone seems to want to be their own boss. But in your own experience, sir, what does it really take to be a successful young entrepreneur in today's world?
Well, thank you very much for having me on Ella's show. And well, I will say it comes with a lot of determination. Determination in the sense that most of our young people today find it difficult to be mentored. But during our own time, we're busy carrying bags, following mentors without even knowing what direction we're going. We're being taught, schooled, and even guided on things to do before we now found our feet to understand that this is where we are. So you have to be open-minded. You have to be ready to say sir. You have to be ready to be humble. You have to be ready to learn, because it takes a whole lot for a young person to follow his dreams. And when you are talking about dreams, you have to have a vision of where you want to be. Where do I want to be in the next 5 years? Where do I want to be in the next 10 years? Then you have to be ready to eat shit. Because at times, I remember the former president of Gambia said, if you're not ready to soil your hands, to dirty your shirt, then you're not ready to be great. So young people today want to look clean, want to wear good shoes, want to wear latest designers, but they don't want to get dirty, you understand? So that's where the major problem is. But as a young person growing up, we had purpose. We really wanted to see ourselves at the top, and we were ready to learn and be schooled, and that was what really helped us.
Sir, now a lot of persons will say, especially young person, they will say they don't have capital to start. What would you say to that?
To me, it's not about capital, it's about having the idea. Do you really have an idea that is sellable, that is marketable? Then it's from having an idea and what is your standing. Have you understood the business terrain? Like, for example, there are these short videos we do when we go to buy, I'm into food processing, and we do beans flour for moi moi and akara and other products. So when we go to Ilela, that's the border between Nigeria and Niger, to go and buy beans, people were wondering, what is this guy doing this far? But that's where I can get good beans at affordable price from nearly the farmer. I'll be getting the beans without it being chemically processed yet. It's coming from the farmer, we're bagging it and bringing it to handle it ourselves. So if you're going to do quality assurance, have you learned the steps before talking about capital? If not, you carry capital because you see Mr. A is doing this and is getting it right, and you carry the capital and went and put it inside. If you don't learn the steps or the rudiments of managing resources, you find yourself destroying that entire capital or losing the entire capital. So first thing I would say, it's not about capital, it's about learning a trade, understanding a business, knowing the secrets of the business. And if you're not ready to serve, how will you learn? So these are the most important things. Learn the trade, have a business in mind, meet people that know the business too well, come for internship, learn with them maybe for a period of time, then before you start thinking of capital. And at times, you see, you don't need too much money to start a business. You just need to have purpose. Okay, this is the business I want to go into. I've understand the game, then I can start small. Most people want to start big profit, big. No, business is rise and fall. The businessman will never tell you when he's losing money, but he'll be excited and be celebrating when he's making money. So there's up and down in business. I was having a chat with one allergy, and he was telling me, when you make profit, who do you tell? But when you're losing money, you'll be shouting, I'm losing money. But when you're making the profit, so these are the things you have to learn from real businessmen. They will tell you that there are bad days and there are good days, but they always smile and cover up for the bad days. So the best way to go is understand the trade, know the tricks in it, know when to make profit, when not to make profit, when to put more money on a particular product instead of a particular product. Understand times and season in those businesses, then you'll be able to sell well. If you don't have that knowledge, even if they give you capital, you crash. So I want to advise young people, have a business in mind, understand the rules, the games, then before you talk of capital.
Let's talk about mindset. Entrepreneurs can be lonely and mentally draining. How do young people stay mentally grounded through ups and downs?
Well, mindset is something that is very, very crucial, especially in a business terrain. If you understand your mindset, understand your customers, understand the business pattern. Because there are lonely times in business where you keep moving. It's only you that know where you're going and nobody else is seeing where you're going. It's like gambling. At times, permit me to use, but gambling is something that some people will say that this one is stupid. He's just going every day to be pouring money. But in business, it's different. Why it's different from gambling is, I just said it's like gambling. Gambling is that you lose all your money. In business, it's like today I know I have a challenge. Maybe, for example, I started a business I used to go out to grind, for example. Then from the sales I make, I was able to get money to buy a milling machine. So you see, I'm no longer going to grind. So the money I would have used to buy good shirts, good shoe, I bought one milling machine. And the money I'm supposed to go and pay the miller, you understand? It will now become profit for me. So next time I get a job to go and mill, so long I'm not taking it outside and I'm not paying somebody, the money comes back to the business. But the major money, I've already tied it down. So most times when you get to that lonely times, at times you just, as an entrepreneur, you just walk into your space and start calculating the money you have physically as machines. Then it gives you psychological balance and calmness so that you don't get agitated or enter depression because you know you are broke physically without money.
Before we round up, sir, what would be your final word to the young person listening today?
Well, I would say, believe in yourself. At times, I'm a born and bred boy, but a lot of people don't believe that I was born and bred.
Boy?
No, I'm not a big boy. I was born and bred in Mina, and a lot of people don't believe I was born and bred in Mina because of my mindset, my mentality, and the work I've done so far. So, believe in yourself. Believe you can get to any level in life so long God has given you life. Believe you can attain that level. You can be here and be in New York, London, America, and still be here. If the world has turned global, take advantage of social media, take advantage of artificial intelligence. The energy we use to get here, if this generation utilize that energy with the apparatus they have now, they will triple what we have done. And it's real fact. The only thing is, believe in yourself, have a purpose, set your goals and objectives for life, and follow them with everything in you, and be ready to learn when you make mistakes. Learn from your mistakes, change your direction, and the sky will be your starting point.
Powerful words. Thank you so much, sir, for pouring so much light, wisdom into this conversation. To all our listeners out there, you don't need to have it all figured out. You already told us, just start, learn, grow, and keep showing up. You are your greatest investment, right?
Yeah, sure, you are.
All right, until next time. Bye.
Salem.